2023 Jackson College Zenith Pond Emerging Alumni Award honoree, Ridge Bollheimer, along with his fiancée and partner in farming, Lindsay Meckley. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's an honor.
Yeah, so the Jackson College, just a little over a week ago, had a dinner, and they had this distinguished service award winners and the outstanding alumni, including you as young emerging alumni award honoree. Were you surprised?
A little bit, yeah. No, but it's a great honor. I mean, Jackson College has been a great start to our foundation and everything like that. So I was very appreciative of that.
How many years removed are you from Jackson College?
I was there for 2 years, yep, and then we've been self-employed ever since.
So you're just, what, how old now?
I'm 27.
Just barely out of college, as it is.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
So I grew up in Clark Lake. I went to school at Napoleon, all my years there, and then went to Jackson College and still been in the area ever since.
Well, I know you've been serving Jackson College because I was actually in an event a few years ago where you served as the auctioneer.
Yep.
And you seemed even younger than you were in years. And I think you surprised a lot of people with your skill.
Right.
Yeah. And Lindsay, how did you two get, I guess, where did you meet? How did you get to know?
We met at church on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
4 years ago. So this last Christmas was 4 years since we had met and Ridge proposed on Christmas Eve. So,
Oh, no kidding.
yeah,
So you met
we did.
on Christmas Eve?
We did.
And
He
then
chased
you-
me through the parking lot.
He came after you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Merry Christmas.
Right.
And then you got engaged on Christmas Eve?
We did, yes.
Like 1 year later?
4 years later.
4 years
4 years
later.
later.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. You took your time.
I took my time.
You have a connection in farming.
Yes.
You grew up on a farm, Lindsay.
Yes. My family owns Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm, so I grew up in the orchard and kind of the agritourism thing. And when I met Ridge and he was doing the beef and the cattle, and it was just kind of a natural fit for us to do both of them together and kind of put our strengths and, just grow together with what we had both already been doing. So it was
Nice.
really fun.
Well, I was actually on your farm last summer for a pretty cool event where you partnered with Manchester Market and Grand River Brewery.
Yep.
What was Feast on the Farm?
Feast on the Farm. Yep. That was last summer in August. Had a good turnout, beautiful weather, and we were really happy we did. It was a great time.
You gonna do it again?
We are. Yep.
Well, there's a lot of events that you guys are working on. In addition to farming and winning awards, they are getting married this year.
We are.
Not on
September
Christmas.
2nd.
Not on Christmas Eve.
Not on Christmas
No.
Eve.
Okay.
I don't like the cold very much, so I can stay away from the snow.
Well, let's talk about the award first. The Emerging Alumni Award for the service to the community and to Jackson College and to the students. You're very busy at Jackson College. You played baseball.
No, I didn't. I just
you-
as the auctioneer for their sportsman's banquet.
Okay, you
Yep,
did not play
yep,
baseball.
Yep. I worked all through college and still had a good start there.
You probably could play baseball.
Maybe football was more my sport, but yeah.
You won just this year the Michigan State Auctioneer of the Year. Is that right?
State champion.
State champion auctioneer. That's very unusual
Yeah.
for someone with not a lot of years of experience
Right.
to win the Michigan Auctioneer Championship.
Yeah.
How did you get into auctioneering?
Just growing up on the farm with my dad, that was kind of our thing every weekend, going to an auction, and just kind of caught on to it, loved it, just loved the atmosphere of it, and just kind of found my own niche with the auction business. There's a lot of different avenues you can get into. I specialize in the fundraising and event side for benefit auctions, and I really specialize in the hunting side for different sportsmen's banquets like Jackson College and different conservation efforts for wildlife and stuff like that. But benefit auctions, is definitely where I would say our specialty is.
And you're an outdoorsman yourself.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm also a hunting guide for Legends Ranch. So in the fall, for the last 6 seasons, this year will be the 7th season, from October through December. Handful of the days of those months, I'm up there guiding for whitetail.
I can't count the number of points on that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a neat experience. Get to meet very successful folks from all over the United States.
All right, let's take a look at some of the photos you guys brought along. I know you sell eggs on your farm.
We do.
This is the egg department.
Yeah.
We do, and all the kids who visit the farm get to collect a half dozen eggs at the chicken coop for free. So in the picture there, you can see the chicken coop behind those two, and there's little peepholes where they can see if there's a chicken or if there's eggs or what color eggs are on the inside. And then they just slide the door open, they can reach right in. So kids love to do that when they come to the farm, and then they get to feed the pigs a donut too. So kind of make it an experience for them when they come.
What else do you raise on Laneview Farms?
We specialize in beef cattle. That's what we're mostly known for. We also have pigs as well, with pork, chicken. We have laying chickens, and we do have a few goats and lambs, but our beef cattle is our specialty.
Now, Lindsay, this is something that has become a tourist destination. Sunflowers, what's going on here?
So we rent ground from my dad at Meckley's, and Ridge and I plant about 14 acres of all different varieties of specialty sunflowers. Last year we planted 40 varieties. This year we've ordered 64 varieties of seeds, and we'll be planting all of those into the same field. So when people walk through, they get to cut their own blooms, take photos, and we really just call it a sunflower experience for southern Michigan. So that's kind of what we do for the sunflower field.
I kind of see how you guys are connected. So people buy their donuts at Meckley's, and then they go feed them to the pigs at Lindsay Farms.
And we get all the leftovers.
They get the day-old ones. They're not very picky.
Yeah.
Now this award you got this year, Michigan Auctioneer Champion, you also won the Michigan Ringman Champion of the Year. Yeah. What's a ringman?
So it's basically an auctioneer's professional assistant. So let's say you have a crowd of 500 bidders. They are helping, find those bids, relay any communication to the audience. Let's say you wanted to bid, but the auctioneer can only see so many people at once. So with that was I think I broke the record. No one's ever won both in the same night. So that was kind of exciting at the same time hearing that announcement. But
yes, it's true. So. You were the first time that one contestant won both competitions in the same night.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, now let's talk about this coming summer, because sunflowers, you don't see them all year round. Even all summer you don't even. It's like they're a very short season for sunflowers, isn't there?
There is. Yeah, so each different variety of sunflower has a different period from the time that they're planted until the time that they bloom. So that's kind of how we stretch the season a little bit, but the sunflower variety themselves only really bloom for about 10 to 12 days. But since we plant 64 varieties, we're able to be open for about 6 weeks is usually our goal. So we open the end of July, and then our last weekend is Labor Day weekend.
And here you are at your future wedding spot. You're not getting married in Sunflower Acres.
We're not. We are having, I'll have some different events there this summer related to the wedding, but we're having our wedding at the farm, on the farm.
But people get married at the Sunflower.
We have had weddings, yes.
Yeah, they can.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful backdrop for sure.
That's been a destination for photography.
Yes, yeah, there's lots of different photographers that come in, or just families, for casual photography, but it's definitely a good backdrop for photos for sure.
Ridge, when we were at your farm, I asked, which farmhouse do you live in? And there were several, but none of them are yours.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
Not yet. We are planning on building a barn dominium this year, so we're excited for that, to be living right on the farm and not have to travel back and forth all the time and renting. So.
What makes it a barn dominium?
Build a barn and turn it into living quarters.
So it's not an existing barn?
No, we're building from scratch, yeah. It's going to look good when it's all done.
Animals live on the ground floor?
No. No.
Now you, growing up, grew up in a farming family, Lindsay, but it was not livestock.
I did not, yeah. I always used to apple trees. So the livestock and the cattle were a little bit different for me, but I love them, so.
So the things you're able to teach from your agriculture histories to each other?
Oh yeah, they definitely go hand in hand for sure.
I still have a lot to learn about apples.
All right, let's talk about the concert, Sunflower.
Yes.
Sunflower concert.
Yep, yes. Our Sunflower concert, July 29th this summer, so we're super excited for it.
So we have Jackson's own Braden Lape, Bryce Leatherwood, who won The Voice,
Mm-hmm.
and Morgan Miles, who also was a top
Finalist.
finisher.
Yes.
Yep.
But shouldn't Braden Lamps be the biggest?
They're all good.
Yeah, they're all-
Braden's actually my cousin, so he helped us get connected
Really?
with all this. So, yeah, it's going to be one of the highlights of our year for sure.
Well, I would imagine this is going to sell quick. What's the deal on the tickets?
Or-
The VIP tickets are sold out. So it was released last Thursday evening at 7 p.m. VIP was sold out in about 12 hours. And we currently have less than 20% of the tickets left.
Oh my gosh.
So we're getting pretty close, but they're definitely going fast.
And it will be in the Sunflower?
Yes, the concert's right in the middle of the sunflower field. So when we plant the sunflowers, we'll basically leave a venue in the middle that's unplanted, and then that will be where the event will take place.
So no sunflowers will be damaged in the...
Right. Yeah, exactly.
How many people can you accommodate there?
1,500 is going to be our total this year.
Nice.
Yes.
Now, the farm, as we discovered the day I was there, raises food for local consumption.
Yep, absolutely.
You sell to restaurants, but you also sell to consumers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How's that work?
Really well. So one way to purchase from the farm is through our farm store. We're open, during business hours every Saturday. We are doing a couple nights through the week as well, where they're able to come and visit the farm, have that farm experience, and purchase items out through our display freezers. Some like the restaurants that we supply to, like the Deck Down Under, we supply their burger for their smash burgers. Baby Bear Burger, now they have their own, brick and mortar location and their food truck. We have different retailers, like we were just at Shoepec Sporting Goods. They've been selling quite a few of our snack sticks, their beef snack sticks, as a convenience item at checkout. Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm, we sell a decent amount there as well. So.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Justin Dollenberg at your farm that day about the difference between supermarket hamburger and your hamburger. What's the difference?
Farm fresh, and in our opinion, more so than the breed of cattle, what they're being fed. I would say that would be the most important in our opinion. We offer an all-natural grain-based diet, grain-fed beef.
So no Meckley's donuts.
Not to the cattle, no.
Not for the cattle.
Now, would you say that Jackson College contributed to your success as a young farmer, Ridge?
Absolutely, 100%.
Nice. Well, congratulations on winning the award and all of the success of both of your farm ventures. And congratulations on your upcoming wedding and a very busy summer.
Very busy.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
you.
Jackson College Emerging Alumni Award honoree, Ridge Bollheimer, and his partner and fiancee, Lindsay Meckley. Got a busy week.